boy. You need to take it. You need to talk into that. Okay. You need to put it right by your mouth. Don't suck on it or nothing.
Gumpy.
Don't suck on, but just talk into it. Like put it right close to your mouth so people can hear you. Oh, you muted it. You muted. Yeah, hit the button. It's blue. It's gotta be green. Just hit the button.
Green.
Hit the button.
It's go. It's green.
That means go. Green means
Green
go.
for go.
That means go.
I can just stick it up here.
Yeah, so you're right close to your mouth though. Dude.
Closer? Do you think closer than that?
Not closer. Like, you gotta have it right in your mouth.
Oh shit.
Like right in your mouth.
How about like up here?
Right in there.
How about up there? 1, 2, 3,
it should be
4, 5.
okay. Is it green though? Did you pause?
It's still green.
Oh, good. Your green means go.
Green means go.
Green means go.
Yeah, because the last time you came by, then you went on days off.
Yeah.
You're like, Gob's out. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I left right before the explosion.
That's right.
Tell us about that.
No, well,
Tell
the
us about
first thing
that.
I thought was it was you because you left. I was like, did Gump just leave and then this place blew up on purpose? Is that actually what just happened? Gump did something, blew the place up, and then just happened to go on a crew change. I was going to bring that up with you when I saw you. Perfect timing.
I definitely blew it up.
You definitely blew it right up.
I did.
Because it was the 400s. That's kind of Butler Ridge-ish.
Yeah, but we didn't have anything to do with that 400 though.
That's what they all say. It was the other 400.
Why would I tell you the truth about me blowing a tank up?
Dude, that was a fantastic day at the Rex's.
Tell me about it.
Oh, I was actually really impressed with the way that everyone handled it. And I tell you what, the buddy system, that's what I was going to mention tonight in the safety meeting. I'll remember it tomorrow.
You got the best safety meetings.
The safety meeting was good. Well, it was actually, do you remember Cy, your mate Cy?
Yeah.
Yeah, Cy. So we had 2 musters. On the first muster, it was Darcy that said that the what's it called? The supervisor there for the frat crew had stayed behind to make, to do some, bits and bobs before.
Bits and bobs.
So that we very quickly found out that there was one man missing and he came. Then there was another muster, which was the more exciting of the 2.
Was that the fire?
That was the second one. We're not at liberty to say exactly.
Right. Yeah. Of course. Yeah.
There were 2. There was 2. Yeah. And that one was a lot more chaotic because we'd all just mustered, and then we were all like, right, that's it, down tools. Everyone go back to your shacks, and nothing's happening. Investigation, blah 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 blah. Yeah. Then we had the second muster,
right?
And so we went outside, and I started saying to everybody, "Okay, look around. Has everybody got all their friends from their squad? Because you'll know quicker than me waiting to count to 61 or whatever."
Yeah.
And it was actually Cy that said it was the who was it? Who was on at the time? Was it Rory and Glenn?
No, Rory wasn't here.
No, not Rory.
Rory took it for me.
Yeah. Oh no. So who was it? It was Glenn and
Glenn. It was Glenn.
It was Glenn
and Aiden.
And Aiden.
The 18.
Yeah. They're your boys. Anyway, they obviously
my special little boys.
Special gang. But Cy said, Butler Ridge, 2 missing, very, very quickly. So then it was like, let's go find those boys. And they did, and they knocked
Cy's good.
Cy was on it. So, but I'd actually mentioned to the boys, at the safety meeting, how the buddy system had been excellent that night. And had proven itself twice in quick succession.
Well, it's pretty good because you do musters all the time, right? But the actual real muster is a lot different than a.
Yeah, and I thought everyone was really professional. There was no hysteria. They just lined up nicely, single file. Fire was in attendance within seconds.
Yeah, everything worked out.
Everything worked out really, really well. Yeah. So it was thank God it ended up being a nothing burger. But obviously, as you know, working in this industry, it could have been so much more.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. But no, it was really good. Everyone was very professional, and the ESDs were kicked in, and the BOPs were blah, 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 blah.
Everything just worked. Everything worked great. And where was I? Not here.
Fucking driving away, thinking.
It happened like an hour after I left.
No, I know. That's why it was very suspicious. It was even mentioned. Did anything suspicious happen? I went, Gump left. No, I didn't mention you.
Yeah, right.
Gump.
Hey, you gotta tell me You gotta tell me your name.
Oh yes, my name is Gianni Fuccio.
Say, how do you say that?
Gianni.
Yeah.
Then Fuccio. In fact, that's the shortest version. My longest name is Giovanni. So in Italian, Giovanni
Right.
is Jonathan, and Gianni is John. You see what I'm saying?
Say that again.
Giovanni is Jonathan.
Yep.
And Gianni is John.
Oh, okay.
You know. Yeah.
That's
So it's quite common, isn't it?
So where'd you come from?
I'm from the UK. My father was Italian. My mum's English, so I've got 2 passports.
You got 2?
I've got 2 passports, and now I'm just about to get a 3rd one when I finally get round to submitting my application.
Oh wow! Look at you go.
So I have 3. Yeah.
Oh man.
I know. Aren't I lucky? How privileged we are to have.
How do you feel about waking up every morning, like just thinking you're helping ruin the environment? How do you feel about it?
Doing what specifically?
What we're doing?
Oh, this. Yeah. No, but listen, dude. If we want to get philosophical, we are a parasite. The human is a parasite. It moves to a new area. It consumes all the local natural resources of whatever there are, whether it's trees or whatever, and then we move on to the next. I mean, that's what we do. That's what we've always done. So I think, so in terms of ruining the environment, that's a fixed given just by the fact that we are Homo sapiens. Right. We will do that wherever we go. Right. I think the biggest problem for, environmental destruction is the sheer population increases that's going on right now. I mean, that's the biggest single factor that's destroying the planet. There's not enough people dying. There's not enough. There's too many people being born, and unless too many people are banging, too many people and having so many children. And the thing is that unless and until there's some sort of global responsibility thing that we're all going to start acting together. Basically, I see it like this: it's either going to be Star Trek or the Matrix. That's where we're at. Do you know what I'm saying? It's either we're going to be United Federation of Earth, where we all share and talk and develop, and we don't have this sort of pyramid scale where the CEO is making $10 billion and and you and me are... We're going to discover new planets. Things like this. Or we're going to be in the Matrix. Or it's going to be some sort of top-down Matrix. So, I mean, but that's a question for the future. I mean, right now, look at what's going on with the wars and Hamas. How do you feel about that war? Well, it's interesting. I'm just watching this thing. This guy here, we've got this chap. I follow Piers Morgan. Chap, where's the chap? Oh, it's on here. Yeah. Look at you. You need a tablet. Yeah, look, Bassam Youssef and Piers Morgan, and it is interesting. And the quandary here is that what exactly is proportionate? There was a terrorist attack which we have to condone, which we do condone. We should condone. It was disgraceful. The images that have come out, blah, blah, blah. This is a terrorist organization that are hell-bent on the destruction of Israel and Jews. Right. They say that. They publish that. It's out there. So how did it start? But this is a long story. I mean, give me the short end of it. The short end of it is that the Jews have never had a home, and they've just been kicked around Europe and Eastern Europe for about 1,000 years. For a long time, yeah. And, it's just sort of perpetrated, it's just sort of perpetuated and perpetuated and perpetuated. They were, they had to pay a tax. He makes some great points, this chap. Right. Once upon a time in the 1100s, Christians weren't allowed to lend money because it was against Christ. Right. So there was no banking. All the banking, all the loans, all of this were Jews. And people default on their loans and they get kicked out. The English under King Richard, King Edward. King Edward in 1100 kicked out all the Jews because he owed them so much fucking money. Right. So the Jewish situation has been brewing for many years. What do you think is going to happen? What do you think is the end result in this? The end result. Well, this is the problem. What's proportionate? I mean, if you think about it, after 9/11, we went to war with Iraq. Personally, I don't know enough about what is going on. I only see what the news obviously portrays and shows me. I know some of it's full of shit, or they make stuff up, or whatever they do, fake news, whatever. But there's really, a lot of that going on. I sit on a site like this. Yeah.
and I just watch what's going on, and I have fucking no idea.
It's an interesting thing. I'm very much into what I really enjoy.
Yeah.
The world politics, economics.
Right, just to see what's going on.
It's a real passion of mine. It's like a hobby.
Oh, okay.
But the solution with these things,
just give me a quick solution.
I haven't got a single clue how these guys are going to figure it out, because they've been at each other's throats for such a long time. And it's not just a simple question of, someone beating someone and then the other one's going to stop. It needs to be some sort of global, international, UN, because that's all we have, led authority that administers the Palestinians in Gaza. And it needs to have the whole world behind it. And until that happens, this is just going to carry on.
So tell me about, you're going to do 300 hours of what? So
basically, that is
You're going to leave us, is what you're telling me. You're going to leave
Well, I could do my course right here, because it's online.
Right. 300 hours.
So I'll do that, and it's basically it's the OH&S. It's Occupational Health and Safety Canadian Registry. So I'll become a safety technician.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's like 10 modules, and it goes through all the different aspects. Yeah.
That's fun.
So that's fun. Yeah.
So do you like your job? You enjoy it?
I've been medicing for like 30 years. So I was in the army before this.
Oh, right. You're in the army.
So I've done this a long time, medicing. And I've had enough.
I can tell at the safety meetings you've done it a long time.
A long time, yeah.
Like you just nail every safety meeting.
Well, I mean, it's what I've been doing for a long time. And, you know.
The one safety meeting you did so good, you won, you got prizes.
Oh, yeah,
you got prizes.
That's right, pressure, psychological pressure.
Oh, but you nailed it. Like, yours, like, right away. It's like, yeah. We know who nailed the safety meeting. Because it was just like kind of the random speech, and then you divert from something else, and then they kind of just like, they just don't know. But you were just like, blah, blah, blah. Like, you were just like, holy fuck. Like,
yeah, I've had a lot of practice doing chats.
Yeah.
But, I've been, and so I did 22 years.
How old are you?
I'm 50.
Holy shit, you look like you're 30. Minus the hair.
I wish I felt like I was 30. Nah. But I finished off I was 38 when I finished my commission. That was I did 22 years, so that's that.
That's a long time, yeah.
Which is a long time.
That is,
And then
you're an old man.
I'm an old man. I sort of fell in to do the medicing up here.
But you got a good job though. You got a pretty cushy. Like you got a.
Oh no,
your job's very important, but at the same time, like you just look at you. You're comfy. You got your chair. Get your feet up.
I mean, it's
look at you.
I'm just ready to go.
I can tell.
That's what it is. You're just constantly waiting for
some, but a boring day for you is a good day, kind of like for us.
Well, exactly. I mean,
there could be excitement, but
the thing is, like, this job is perfect for experienced medics because, when you're young, you need to have the hours,
right?
In the field,
right?
Because otherwise, how do you practice your profession?
Yeah,
you see what I mean?
Yeah,
and that's some of the problem. And then things like waiting. I mean, if you think about it, I drive. I wait for 12 hours and do nothing apart from my safety.
So you're like your job is more like mentally.
Yeah.
Burning, like you mentally burn out before you physically burn
I watch a lot of medics turn up here and they just fucking crash. In the end, they're like bitching at people when they're signing in and signing out. Like, oh, we should speak up, or, what's that guy's problem? And I'm just like, dude, it's not, no, I've not heard anyone bitch about you, but it's like, it's just GUMP, man. It's just turning off work. He doesn't care about the medic. It's just like, GUMP Butler Ridge doesn't mean anything to him, and it shouldn't mean anything to you. So the fact that you're emotionally involved with how GUMP addresses you over the radio probably means it's time to go on days off. Because what happens if GUMP calls and says, medic, fucking Glenn has just murdered my agent.
You talking about Glenn murdering somebody?
Well, I could imagine.
He would do it.
I could see it.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah.
But he's ever so nice when you talk to him.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Yeah, he's a nice guy, but he doesn't look like
Glenn's great. If he's not staring at his phone, he's like,
Oh my god. He's definitely a patch legend already. It's like, what? Who is this
Glenn
guy?
is a patch legend.
He's a fucking patch legend. So so this is a good job for someone that's like, done their time, seen their shit.
Yeah.
And so I've sort of been dicking around up here.
It's a mental thing, like to be out here that long.
Yeah.
It's like kind of like a big family out here. Like everyone, like
Well,
it's
that's
so many
right.
years, right? Everyone knows everybody,
Yeah,
so it's not just
yeah.
random. Like you know people really well, and everyone knows you. And it's kind of hard not to miss my name because like people know my name and I don't even know their name.
Yeah. Well, you're a little patch legend yourself, aren't you?
Maybe.
Yeah, you are.
Maybe a little bit.
Yeah, but I do see this as like community medicine. That's what.
It's
a community
because you see these people more in your own family. Like you hang out, so
and you'll be surprised how many people come over and they. On a little chat about pre-existings that they have, they come to work because people are people, right? They come to work with all their outpatient concerns, diabetes, just had a heart transplant,
they got no
fucking blah blah blah, all of this.
Okay, so I need to ask you.
Yeah,
this is a question I ask everybody.
Okay,
are you ready?
I'm ready.
It's a question I ask everybody.
Nice.
Okay, if you were a potato, what kind of potato would you be?
Ooh. Potato. I would be a Pemberton potato.
Oh, what?
Yes, a Pemberton potato.
What the fuck is a
Pemberton potato? Is a potato that can only be grown in the Pemberton Valley and is protected by law. It is. It's protected by BC law, and it's fucking delicious.
I don't even know. I'll have to try one.
You should. They do. Okay. They make vodka out of it as well. It is the best potato I've ever had.
You've given the greatest answer, I think, out of everybody that I've asked.
It's the most beautiful potato.
You nailed that one.
Yeah.
And what's it called again?
Pemberton. A Pemberton potato.
Potato.
Yeah, it really is the potato, and they only grow in BC.
And it's protected. But the government protects it.
The government protects that shit. BC government protects this potato and the land that it's grown in.
Oh, shit.
If you live in Pemberton and you want to grow a potato in your back garden, the conservation officer will come around, he'll dig up your goddamn potato, and he'll fuck off with it.
Oh.
And he'll fine you.
Oh, you get fined for growing.
There's a sign on the way in. Do not grow your own potatoes. It says it right there. I think it's wonderful.
Oh,
they make vodka out of it.
Yeah, right. So you be okay. That makes sense.
With the valley and the river that goes through there and the mountains and the minerals and whatever creates this most exquisite potato.
So you are an exquisite potato.
I guess so.
Yeah, you are. You are.
I guess so.
You are.
Because that's the potato. That's like my spirit potato, because of the valley and the mountains. Ooh. No, it is a beautiful potato. You should try it. The reason why
I'm gonna know. I'm gonna watch this so I can remember what it is, and then I'm gonna go buy this.
Google it.
I'm gonna.
Yeah. That's why when you said potato, I just think Pemberton.
You nailed it. Yeah, you didn't even think about it. Boom.
Yeah.
Boom.
I was going to think of a russet because they're the ones used for fish and chips.
Yeah.
And I do like a nice fish and chips. Obviously, by my accent, you can tell I like a fish and chips.
Do you like poutines?
I'm not into the poutine things. Way too French for me.
Way too. Oh,
yeah. Do you like a poutine? No.
Me either.
Cheese and chips.
I just want fries and ketchup.
Yeah, cheese and chips.
Just give me a bowl of ketchup and a thing of fries. And
yeah. But no, the Pemberton potatoes, man. And usually they do them half smashed. So they bake them for a bit. Then they roast them for a bit. And then they just mash, break them. And then they sort of lightly fry them.
A lot about this potato.
I've had a lot. My girlfriend's from Pemberton, so I know the whole thing.
Oh.
Yeah. We go up there a lot.
How many kids do you have? Kids?
I've got 2 kids.
2?
Yeah, but they're back in England.
Oh.
Yeah. They're big.
They're big?
Yeah, they're big.
Big like you? Big and strong?
Like old. They're old. But my son is tall. He's like, 27?
Yeah, that makes sense. You're tall. You're a tall guy.
Yeah, they're back in the UK living their lives. I've got 3 grandchildren.
Oh, nice.
3 little girls.
Nice.
Yeah. Which is nice.
That's nice.
But, I get back there and see them.
Okay, well, I'll let you go then. This was great. This is
what you want.
That's what